Perez, and I'm joined here by Jake Shears of the Scissor Sisters, and I am a Scissor Sister. And I'm a big fan of the band. I have been. It feels like 9 years now, or 10 years.
Next year it's gonna be 10 years.
10 years.
For our first performance.
I remember seeing them back in New York, all over the place. I would go see them at this place that's now defunct, but I used to love going because I used to pretend I was a hipster, but I was never really a hipster.
We all did.
I used to pretend I was. And there's a great club that Larry T used to have in Williamsburg called Lux.
Yeah.
Or Berliniumsburg.
The place was called Lux, yeah, and the party was Berliniumsburg.
And that was super fun. I used to perform there, and I remember you guys would even open up for Kiki and Her, where you did once.
Yeah, exactly.
Whom I love. I had to perform at my birthday party. And now, you're like super famous, but it's been a long time, and this is your third album.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, totally.
And it feels like with the third album, especially in America, here, where we're at, I'm perceiving it to be a lot more. Like the band is trying different things. I'm not saying harder, but just different things. Like, let's talk about, you're doing these videos online that are really funny.
Yeah.
What prompted that?
It was actually Baby Daddy's idea. He really had this urge to make news reports.
After the sisters' triumphant homecoming gig at Terminal 5 in New York City, rumors swirled that pop star Adam Lambert was busted backstage canoodling with lead scissor Jake Shears. Adding fuel to the fire, sources say starlet Katy Perry was on hand watching the whole depraved debacle. Well, Scissor Sisters News has obtained exclusive footage of the entire event. You can only see it here, so let's check it out.
Adam Lambert,
yeah,
and you making out recently.
Yeah.
What does his breath smell like?
Great. He's actually an
good
amazing
kisser.
He's such a good kisser. It was unreal. I could have just kept kissing. He was a great kisser.
And
not everybody is, you know.
It takes a lot of practice, and I'm sure he gets around.
I'm gonna find that man that is the right shade of bottle tan, a man that smells like cocoa butter and cash.
There's a thesis to the new album then.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, I think Night Work is a real celebration of desire, and it's a very sexual record. It's very sexy, and I think it's an album about being turned on, and
but not just, but playfulness too.
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely. Well, there's a playfulness and there's a darkness.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's like it kind of runs the gamut as far as sort of where it goes. But we had an amazing time making the album because I'd been to Berlin for a couple months, and I learned how to have fun again. I hadn't sort of let myself go, and just kind of let my hair down in years. You know,
Berlin sounds so hedonistic. I love it. I gotta go. I've never been.
It's amazing. But you know, we're really hard workers and we're really focused. And there was a point where I was like, oh, I'm a grown up now. I'm very serious. I can't go running around and partying all night.
You can for short spurts of time.
Of course, yeah. And when I realized that is when the sort of inspiration for this album came. I just started having fun again, and I realized that when I have fun and when I have a good time is when good music comes out.
Yes, because Ta-Da, the sophomore album.
I know you didn't like Ta-Da.
Well, I didn't hate it. I felt like it was lacking in fun.
Yeah, well, it wasn't fun. I mean,
the first single was fun.
Yeah,
Don't Feel Like Dancing.
It wasn't a fun record. I mean, I wasn't having fun making that album.
But you're having fun now. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
You can tell you're having fun. You can't stop smiling.
I mean, this summer's
I want to fucking smack the smile out of you.
Take your mama out all night. So she'll have no doubt that we're doing all the best we can.
This summer's been one of the best scissor summers ever.
You've had some very memorable moments.
We just had a blast.
You've been all over the world.
Yeah.
You did Glastonbury again.
Yeah, with Kylie.
With Kylie. Wait, we interrupt this video for a very special message from Kylie Minogue.
Hey everyone, it's Kylie Minogue here, and you are watching PerezHilton.com.
She joined you for your song, Any Which Way, and then you've also done her song "All the Lovers" in a country version.
Yeah.
What inspired that?
Well, the first time I heard it, when she played me her record, I just we're both big Dolly Parton fans. She loves Dolly Parton.
I love Dolly
Dolly Parton. And actually, I think she's one of the only singers that has a timbre or tenor or whatever to her voice that I think highly sounds like Kate Bush and Dolly Parton. Those are the three singers that kind of have, all three of them can do kind of a very interesting flanged thing with their voice. Anyways, I heard that song and just thought, like, this is a great country song.
All the lovers that have gone before, they don't compare to you. Don't be frightened, just give me a little bit more. They don't compare. All the lovers.
What's your favorite piece of Dolly gossip?
Oh.
We're girls, we can dish.
I'm not.
I'll say it. So I interviewed her once.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Dolly gossip. Things such as that she's bald. Have you heard that one?
Oh, that's not.
I heard that she's bald. Those wigs cover up her bald head or like super short hair. But my favorite one, I mean, everybody knows she might or might not be a lesbian, but I still worship Dolly.
Oh, no matter what.
No matter what, I still
no matter
worship.
what.
If she is a lesbian-ish
Fierce.
first person, then that's even better.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't think many people actually. Well, that's weird because I'm not really cool with people being in the closet. But if it's Dolly, it's almost like
It just doesn't matter with.
it doesn't matter with
her.
Dolly. I asked Dolly about one of my favorite. Well, this is how I posed it. I asked Dolly, so Dolly, what's the craziest rumor you've heard about yourself?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I've heard so many. I heard that I had Burt Reynolds' baby. I'm like, oh, that's crazy, Dolly. You wanna know the craziest rumor I ever heard about you? I heard that you're covered in tattoos. Which, by the by, I think is true. I've heard that from very reliable
Did you
people.
say that to her?
Yes, I went there.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
I like to go there.
Yeah.
And I kind of got her a little flustered.
Yeah.
And she's like, no. I mean, I do have some pastels here and there. Like, what the fuck are pastels? Pastels are fucking tattoos.
I'm blown away that you.
I got her to
you went
admit
there.
that she has pastels. Although we didn't
Wow.
air that. I don't think we aired that.
That's amazing, though.
But we can air this here right now.
That's good.
Breaking.
You're brave.
I went there.
Brave.
Speaking of powerful women with presences, Lady Gaga, the
Yes.
Scissor Sisters are going on tour
Yes.
with her next year. How did that come to be? Did your camp reach out to her saying, can we open for you guys? Or did they reach out to you? Or it just kind of happened?
It happened in a really natural way. She's always been a big fan of my band and been really wonderful and given us a lot of credit. And I've always loved that about. I've always loved that about her. It was really cool that she's ever from the top. She always cited us as one of her favorite bands. And over the year, like over the last year and a half, like she had passed her number on to me, and we've talked on the phone a few times and texted, and it was very nice. And then we met at Elton's White Tie and Tiara.
Yes.
And he was being a matchmaker, of course, and sat us next to
Elton's
him.
another friend of yours.
And one of my best friends, and he sat us.
Best friends? You're
Yeah.
really that good of friends?
Yeah.
You see each other regularly?
Yeah.
Lovely. I love Elton.
He's amazing.
He's like a fairy godmother.
Oh, yeah.
And Elton loves the Gaga.
Yeah, we be talking about.
So they made it all happen.
He played matchmaker, and we sat next to each other and had dinner, and it was like the day before our new record came out, and I gave her a copy of it, and she said, this may sound weird because I don't. She was like, I think it's weird for you to be opening for us, but I think it'd be really good in America. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You do it in a heartbeat. And it happened right there at the.
Really? Wow.
I mean, that was the.
No
that was
agents
the,
involved.
No.
Just humans
Totally.
asking each other
And I
out
said
of fandom.
We would do it in a heartbeat.
Amazing.
So-
I'm very much looking forward to that. I've seen the Monster Ball many times,
Yeah.
and I will go again.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be really. It's gonna be a challenge, but I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be a great way for us to play to people who've never heard us before, and who would be open to our music, I think.
Gorgeous. Congrats.
Thank you.
Buy the album, see the show, and what else? That's
Buy
it.
the album, see the show.
Buy music,
Thank you
especially
for-
in America.
Yeah.
Buy the
yeah.
album.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for letting me have you.
Anytime.
Bye.